Hey there, it's Akansh, and I'll just quickly walk you through this N10 workflows. This is a simple workflow that allows you to track the recently funded startups and send you a Slack notification whenever there is a news, whenever there is an announcement about a startup getting funded, as well as you can save the company details into a Google Sheet if you want. So the first step is pretty simple. Inside RSS feed, I've created a simple RSS feed that allows you to track any article that has Series A, like the keyword Series A mentioned in the title of the article. So once I've created the feed, it gives me a feed URL. I've copied the feed URL. I created a RSS feed trigger inside N10 and I pasted the URL there. And I asked this trigger to track for new articles being released in my feed every 15 minutes. So every 15 minutes, it's like tracking, it's checking for new articles. So let's say in the last 15 minutes, there were 2 new articles released. Then it's gonna track and send those 2 new articles in my workflow to process it and get the information as I want. So let me just quickly open an execution and I'll show you how it works. So this is a sample okay, so this got executed earlier. So in the RSS feed, you can see we got this article where it says X company bags 25 million in funding, blah blah blah. So it shows that this company has recently got funding. It sends the details to my AI agent. So how my AI agent performs is the first step, which is it's checking if the news title is actually about a company getting funding. So sometimes what happens is there might be mentions in the news title where it's saying something like Series A funding has decided to sell its stocks to like buy back stocks or sell its stocks to shareholders or something like that. Then in that scenario, it's not a funding news, but it's a news where the title contains Series A. So for that scenario, we need to filter it out. So I'm asking the AI agent to check if the news is like actually about a company getting funding, and then I'll just close it and show you how it performs the actions I wanted to. So first, it extracts the company name as well as the company domain from the news article. So we have the news article link, but we don't have these info. So for that, I'm using this tool. So this is a brilliant tool, which is LinkUp. So it allows you to perform AI based search on the web, as well as what it allows you to do is if you have an article like URL or any kind of other URL and you want to extract info from that URL, it allows you to do that. So using this tool, I got the company name as well as the company website URL. So once I have the website URL, I used this tool enrich.so. It allows you to extract, basically it allows you to enrich the company data using LinkedIn, the company LinkedIn URL or the company website URL. So it got me all the data about the company. So the industry of the company is this, the logo URL, the tagline, I think the description, the total number of employees, 9, privately held companies, and so on, total funding rounds 4, blah, 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 and so on. So this is how it's getting me the data. So the reason I got this data is because I wanted the entirely enriched details about the company so that I can push it to the to a Google Sheet. So I'll just quickly show you the Google Sheet. So this is how whenever a new article is being dragged by the workflow, it's sending the data into this Google Sheet. Right now I have not added the other rows like the total number of employees and so on. So just to show you an example, I just created this quickly. So you can even send the data you are getting from this enrichment tool into the Google Sheets, whatever you want. Then finally, it's sending us a Slack message. So I'll just quickly show you my Slack channel. So yeah, you can see the Slack channel is filled with funding news. So whenever a company is getting funding, so it's sending the news to my Slack channel so that I get notified. So there's that. So this was a simple N10 workflow. So you can even do that for other keywords, let's say seed, funding, Series A, Series B, CD, or whatever. Or if you have any specific keyword you want to target, let's say growth, e-commerce companies deciding to grow in US, so you can use a keyword like grow in US or grow in UK or something like that and create a workflow like this. And finally, if you have a website that you want to track leads from, let's say a news website, something like EU startups or something like that, so you can even create a RSS feed on this particular website that shares news about new startups, and whenever a new article is published, you can run the same workflow that I just showed you. So yeah,